Come on, you knew this was going to happen at some point. I'm afraid I don't need you today. And now it's time to go. And welcome to what is our second attempt at a second attempt. And if you watched our first video, then you'll know the job I have to do first is to tidy the car up. That's it. We are hoovered, we are wiped. Now it's time to load the car up. Blue badge to the left, so anywhere to the right, we are this way. Depends how flat it is. That's not flat at all. And today we've come to
St Mary's Bay,
which is near Dymchurch. This is our park up for the night. We are in the little village of St Mary Bay, which is basically right next to Dymchurch. There is a main car park in Dymchurch, but actually it's not as nice. And this one is actually on Park for Night. It's one of those car parks where you only pay till 6 PM and 6 PM to 8 AM is basically free. And the park that we've got is, well, you can't really get much better than that, can you? It looks like we might have a camper friend for the evening. The plan is now we're going to sort the car out a little bit and we're going to go off for a wander and find ourselves some fish and chips, because once again, you're by the seaside, you don't want to be cooking, isn't it? You want fish and chips. And so the handy thing about this car park is you have public toilets. And now we're taking a walk down to Dymchurch. So the first problem we've had is which takeaway. In Dymchurch you've got the choice of fish and chips, Chinese, kebab, Indian, everything. I've made the tough choice to go for the kebab, and Lorraine's gone for the tough choice of fish and chips. So we are just waiting for said kebab and chips to be done, and then I think we'll head off to the beach and have a little sit down. And that's the food all sorted, just back to the car to have some grub. Where we are sat is literally right next to the car. The car's there and we are over there. This has got to be actually probably one of the best park ups I think I've ever done. And you know what's funny? I say that every single car camp, but I managed to seem to find excellent park ups all the time. The good thing is about how we've parked, it means we can actually probably sleep with the window wound down on the seaside and not even have blackout cardboard on. As we're quite dependent on the public toilets on this trip, it's good to see they're still open even at 8 o'clock. The sign says it doesn't close till night time, so it'll be interesting to see what time that actually is. Well, the car park's certainly emptied out tonight. It is completely dead apart from us. No, look, you did.
I didn't do nothing.
Can't believe you did that.
I did nothing. Nothing, I tell you. You just open that like that, and then you get your little area, and you can put your mirror on there, or your food, or whatever, and then you can put things in there. Like, oh, you put your phone in there. Look, like pink, it's in there. Ooh, ooh.
This is what it is like here at night time. There's one other car that's just turned up. It looks like a foreign car, a Zafira actually. But then this is what the car park looks like now. So there's one other car here. The camper van that was behind us has come back, so that's good. They're literally right behind us, so we're not alone. And this is what you call a late night stroll to see if they actually shut the toilets at night time or not. It's 10:30 at night. And I think they're still open. They are. How cool is this? This actually could be one of the best park ups ever. Not only do you have a huge car park, it is flat, you're right next to the beach, and if you don't have a porta potty, then the toilets appear to be open all night. Well, certainly till 10:30. Up this end of the car park, you do have tarmac bits. So this is all tarmac. There's tarmac up there. But then you've got all this bit down here, which is where you then go into more of the sandy bit and the grassy bit. But it is all still the car park. Basically 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. the car park is free. So we have paid a few quid so we can stay here for a few hours in the morning. But if you was only staying for the night, well, it would cost you absolutely nothing. And you're walking distance to Dymchurch. All the park ups I've done down this coast have all been amazing. They've all been good in their own ways. Certainly for car camping, these areas are perfect. And of course, the best thing about this park up is that because we haven't got the blackout blinds on, we can have the window wound all the way down, and all you can hear outside is which ain't too bad a sound to go to sleep to. It's safe to say the shelving unit beds have certainly worked, and actually the whole experience today has been a lot better than our first time. So I think now it is time to hit the hay. It is 11:30 and we're both done in. Wouldn't it be good if you could start every morning this way? It certainly is a rather excellent way to start your car camping morning. And once again, we have another fantastic location which I got to enjoy with my wife this time. It worked a lot better this time than it did the first time we went car camping. The shelving unit beds did exactly what we thought they would do, but we think there's still a little bit of fine tuning we can do in terms of the general setup. But I think what massively helped last night was the location and the fact the toilets were open till so late. They're not open yet in the morning, so they did actually close in the end, but they must have closed at like 11 o'clock or midnight or something. But that was still a bit of a lifesaver, to be honest. But in terms of this location, the reason why it's worked so well is because we could have all the doors open, we could sleep with the window down even, and the window open and no blackouts. So I think what we need to look for when we go couples car camping are park-ups like this really. Park-ups where you don't really need to be completely stealth because it doesn't matter. So we're fed, we're watered, we're toileted. Now it's off to Dymchurch to grab a coffee. Let's show you our setup. And there you go. This is what it's like when we go together. Not having the blackout blind on that window and waking up to that view in the morning was pretty awesome. And that's the car all packed up and us ready to go home. So Dymchurch has been a really nice stopover. It's been a great park up and a nice little village to walk around. Certainly got massive beaches again, and another place I recommend you going. So with that in note, it is time for us to head off home. So until next time, take care.